How many of you have ever wanted to learn how to toss a color guard flag, or even know what color guard is? For those of you that don't know, color guard is the group of performers that accompany the band to the football games and other competitions along the weekend. They can be seen with flags, rifles, sabers, or even dancing. The color guard members would argue that they're the entire performance with a backup band that won't stand still. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to toss a flag with proper technique, how to catch the flag, and what to do under the toss so that you don't look bad. The first part of technique is hand placement. You're going to want to put your hand 1/3 of the way through the flagpole on this side and half the way through the flagpole on this side. The second part of technique is to be set. To be set is to have a nice strong starting position with enough space between you and the flagpole that you can fit a small child. The third part of technique is hand placement while you're taking your toss. While you're taking your toss, you're going to want to have your right hand at your shoulder and your other hand down at your hip. The first part of a toss is too much power versus not enough. Too much power gives you this. And not enough power does the same thing. The second part of the toss is not being afraid of the toss while it's in the air. You don't want to act like you're dancing or afraid of it because it could end up messing up what your toss looks like. The third part of the toss is standing still under it. It's not exactly the same thing as the scaredy cat dance, but it still applies. A lot of people tend to push their hand forward, making their toss move forward, making them also move forward. A good solution to that is to point your toes up. And that should keep your flag right in your control. The first part of the catch is the squeeze. You're going to catch it in the same place that you tossed it from. Your hands are just flipped. If you squeeze your flag, it keeps it locked in nice and tight. If you don't squeeze your flag, you lose control of it like this. Or like this. You have to make sure you get your hands in and squeeze. The second part of the catch is not using popcorn hands. Popcorn hands is when you catch one hand and then the other instead of both at the same time. The third and final part of the catch is not having bad posture when you catch. You don't want to toss your flag and look like this, because then the judges, they don't like you. You want to have a good posture under your toss, that way the judges give you points. Now that you know proper technique, how to toss, and how to catch your flag, your toss should look like this. You have now learned how to properly toss a color guard flag. Congratulations on learning one of the most fundamental and important parts of being in color guard.